you want to address with the earwax buildup, okay? And you also got all this, the ear tubes, tubes inside of your ears as well. You had one on, which one was it? The right or the left ear? That's normal, that they took it out.
This one.
So the left one they took out?
It fell out.
Oh, it fell out. Okay, so you still have tubes in your right ear.
Yeah.
And you're still having drainage and earwax problems on that one, a lot, right? And you also have the other laundry list of stuff going on. So you also have ulcer colitis going on, IBS, okay, so gas, bloating, all the other fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so there are a couple things I'm already seeing is the fact that your feet, it's already circumducting, okay? And that's what's already showing some abnormalities, being that your left foot, it should be straight line, but instead you're like swinging around like this, okay? And the reason why it's doing that is there's some kind of misalignment going on in your pelvis. Okay, stop. Okay. Just right leg. Just the right leg, please. That's a little stuck too. Just the left. Okay. All right, so what normal's supposed to do is these thumbs are supposed to go up and down. Okay. The right hip is not doing that too well. And also on the PIIS, I'm also seeing some diagonal excursion that way. So we got a potential EX misalignment in here as well. I also find, and I also see it here, is swollen and puffy over here. Okay, the second sacral segment is in trouble over here. And the 4 is slightly, it seems decent, but the 2S is even more. So going over the history, so we got earwax, the tubes, right? The IBS, UC, digestive issues. I see constipation, which is, just take a quick look at these x-rays. All this bowel gas, that's not normal. We also got the Megan blast over here. That's not, in great shape either over there. And we also have the TMJ going on over there. All right, so what this device does is we're looking for signs of that inflammatory process. So upon visualization here, I'm seeing some swelling and edema, but thing is, she's petite. So the swelling and edema is not going to be so obvious. Same thing with the muscle spasms. So we're going to rely on this device a little bit more. And it's already showing some potential areas that we're going to take a closer look at the patient. And bear in mind, guys, we don't rely on just one objective data. We have to rely on multiple data.
And how's this fella right there?
Nope. He does not feel well.
Does not feel fun, huh?
Does not feel fun.
Okay, so this is the more acute one right here. How's that fella right there?
Hurts a little bit, but not really.
Yeah, just slightly. Okay, just lean back. Head down a little bit. Ooh, Nelly, how do you like that? This is tight. You feel that right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not fun. What about this one right here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. That thing's very swollen over here. Swollen. Okay. How's that feel right there?
It hurts a little bit.
It fits cervical, huh?
Now bear in mind, because of how ballet and jazz is coming about, okay, all these young kids, they're jumping around, they're twirling and twisting, okay? Now, especially at a very young age, right? By doing all that twist, twirling, and you're doing all that, all the legs and all that stuff, okay? It's torquing and twisting up and winding up the spine, okay? More precisely, the pelvis itself. And that's what I'm seeing over here. So when we're born, okay, our hip bones are actually in 3 pieces, right? So yeah, pretty cool, right? So we have the ilium bone over here with the ischium and the pubis, right? So now these 2 bones over here, they're already kind of fused, but you can come closer to the, so the viewers can see, okay? See that right there? That's not fully fused yet, right? Now because of all that ballet and jazz at such a young age, that's what knocked this bone out of alignment from the hip itself. It's supposed to be, like we see over here, it's supposed to be 1 bone, okay? It's not fully fused here yet, but on your left hip, just this top part alone, it got knocked out of alignment. So that's what we're seeing over here. See this? That's a smooth. But this one, it juts out. Right? It sticks out like over here. And we see the increased joint swelling right down here, which is much more bigger space compared to this side. So this part is something we need to address in your future visit, but not today. What I'm seeing more of is the fact that you actually have a right hip misalignment that needs to be addressed also, again, future visit, all right? The more pressing issue right now is that second sacral segment. This thing is gapped way open like this, over here in the back. You're very tender on that one. And because it's a foundational piece, that's what's making everything else above it very unstable, okay? And in addition to, when I'm looking at your sacral segments over here, everything should be in proper alignment. Okay? This one over here, okay, what it's doing is it's torqued a little bit this way. And your whole entire pelvis itself is slightly tilted this way, right? So I need to start realigning this pelvis over here because due to the way this was misaligned, it's making this hip little misaligned as well and causing your leg a little longer. So that's why I was hearing that little thumping, a louder noise on your left foot when you're walking during that gait itself. What's going on with the UC, the IBS, the earwax, and all this fun stuff you got going on, okay? Well, here's the thing. The subluxations I found on you are here, okay? This one's misaligned. You got a partial misalignment on that ilium over there. Fourth lumbar, it's become unstable. 11th dorsal, 6th dorsal, 2nd dorsal, 5th cervical, and the atlas itself. Is that a lot of stuff? Yes, it is. Okay. So again, since the foundation became unstable and you added a twist to it, from here, the whole entire spine started twisting up like that. And the force went all straight up, right up to your head itself. So let's start breaking everything down, okay? First things first, because this area got compromised, those nerves control the large intestines. So as we saw on your x-rays, you got all that bowel gas and all that fecal matter, constipation right there, right? Next component, okay? Because that one is subluxated, reducing nerve function, meaning instead of having a 5-lane highway, now you just got only 4 lanes or 3 lanes. The nerves are responsible for making this small intestine work. IBS, okay, and your ulcerative colitis all occurs here. Okay, so this could be a possible explanation why you have that problem. The other thing I saw and I mentioned before is the Megan blast. So what a Megan blast is this, right? Normal amount of bowel gas in your stomach, okay, should be this small amount right there. Very tiny. We see it the whole entire stomach right there. Same thing on the lateral view. See this? And see this over here? Okay. So basically, your gastric sphincter. Okay, sphincter is like, think of like a floodgate. It's supposed to keep things closed, right? On you, it's open, wide open, right? So this is what we call a megablast because you have all this constipation and all this bowel gas in your large intestines. Just like a kitchen sink, all the sewer gas backed up and went up into the kitchen sink and it got stuck over here. If this sphincter stays open, okay, all the acid goes straight up, back in your throat, heartburn. You may have heard of that, right?
Yes, I do get heartburn a little bit lately.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is this. We have another one, another floodgate on the bottom part, and it's open on you. Very open. So that's why all the gas went up straight up to the intestines. And this one's actually working kind of decent because it's trapping the gas over here. So all the gas gets stuck in the stomach expanded, and that's what that Megan blast, what we saw over there. All right? Fun stuff, right? Now, next part. Okay, so we also got problems over here. Okay, so the middle part of your neck over here, okay, is still partly with the trigeminal nerve. But you see over here, it also innervates your mucous membranes, okay? And the trigeminal nerve and all the other nerves as well, it innervates the soft palate. That's what the very roof of your mouth, okay? So why is that important? Well, there are 2 drainage tubes called Eustachian tubes. You may have heard of that, okay? It goes from the ears and drains into the mouth. Unfortunately, the soft palate, it collapsed and putting pressure onto the tube, and it cannot drain well anymore. So that's why your doctors, they have to put the tubes inside your ears to help drain it out, okay? I'd rather go the other direction, which is, hey, let's restore, clear the traffic jams out of the way, get some more traffic flowing, get the nerves working so that the soft palate, everything else can start, get that roof back up, and get everything else, the natural drainage tubes working again, right? So that's what we're gonna do over here. And on top of that, because you got all that twist from the pelvis straight up to the atlas, well, that's why we also see that TMJ, that mouth of yours, that's where it's deviated quite a bit, all right? So let's get to work. I'm just gonna roll you over a little bit, okay?
Oh, that felt nice.
Walk around.
Oh my god, that feels nice. That feels nice as heck.
Feels good? I'm jealous.
Nice in what way?
Nice in every way.
Okay, so what's different?
Feels more flexible. Feels more like I can do more things. Feels less jammed up.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels better in every way.
Okay. How's your gas or bloating? Feel anything different in your belly?
Yeah.
Yeah? How much better would you say right now?
A lot better.
How much is a lot better?
Like 5%. Like or no, but like on a scale to 1 to 10, like like an 80.
So 80% better overall? Hey, that's good, that's good. How's your ears? You feel any difference in there right now?
Yes. I feel like it's straightening out right now.
See, it's already started stabilizing this. But your right hip is still misaligned. So your left hip calmed down. Yeah, see the fourth lumbar is moving better. Yeah, see that calmed down, even the 11th dorsal, that calmed down. Good. Yeah, see, I can see why you're a lot better. 6th dorsal slightly fixated, just slightly. Okay, let's check everything else. Okay, 2nd dorsal is calming down. Relax. Relax now, over there. Relax the hands. 5th cervical is calming down. You feel that right there?
Yeah.
Look at that, see? The muscle spasms. It's like jelly now.
Yeah.
How's this?
Oh, it's nice.
Feels nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't happy when I touched that and everything.
Oh no.
See? So you feel this? Still slightly stuck right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel that.
Yeah. Open mouth. Close. You still have TMJ in there. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do very conservative for you. And the reason why with children is that their nervous system is still, under development. And we don't want to do too much. So even though, yes, we find a lot of potentials, we're not going to adjust anything else. Yeah. We're going to triage this thing, let your body heal up. And in the future visits, I'm going to keep an eye on every single of these segments, all right, these areas that if we need to adjust them, we'll adjust them then, okay? But we're going to take conservative, but as I mentioned to you, especially to you guys, mom and dad over here, okay? Especially this right hip over here, okay? Don't be surprised. I'm expecting this thing to show up very soon, the next couple of days. And she may start experiencing some of these symptoms, either the same symptoms come back or even more amplified, okay? Because this is the injury that came from the dance, all right? So that's gonna be a future visit. Close in. How are things since the last session?
They're good. Hearing's good. Pretty much everything's good.
Okay, so how's your hearing and how's the drainage?
Yeah, that's going good. I don't feel wax anymore.
Don't feel wax anymore.
Don't
Good.
feel wax. Yeah.
Great. How's your digestion? You're comparing IBS and all this
It's
stuff.
been good. I went to the bathroom yesterday. So,
Okay.
and then I went 3 times after I saw you last time. So yeah.
So pretty much cleared all that constipation out of there, huh? So give us the latest update. It's been 2 weeks. How's everything coming along?
No ear pain. I have been going more to the bathroom, like 2 times a day.
Great, great. How's your IBS, that digestion, everything else?
It's going good.
Okay, how's your earwax?
There's there's a little bit like if I'll like itch like the inside of my ear, and then I'll come out with this tiny
Okay, that's good.
wax, and then
And how's the drainage and everything else?
it's going good.
Excellent. Okay, well, thank you for the updates.
See, it's still not rotating too well. Over there, it's a little stuck right there. You feel that? Yeah. Just like that. Come on up.
That feels nice.
Certainly does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel a huge difference. It was like jammed up, and I didn't know it was jammed up because I couldn't really feel it because it's been like that my whole life. And then this feels way better.
Nice. Well, Mark, made it. All right, that's all it takes. We'll see you next time.
All right.